Hey folks, Bud here. Last Sunday I preached on the passage from Exodus about Shiphrah Puah, the midwives who started this whole cosmic revolution against tyranny and injustice. And I alluded to a passage from the Womanist Midrash where Wil Gafney lets her imagination, her prophetic imagination, go and fill in some of the blanks. And so I thought I would read a little passage from here so that you can enjoy it as much as I did. Didn't have time to read it on Sunday. Got time now. So we pick up the story right after Shiphrah Puah met with the king of Egypt, met with Pharaoh, and he had told them to kill all the Hebrew boys that are born. So here we go. Shiphrah Puah call all the birthing women to assemble, telling their overseers that they are passing on Pharaoh's instructions. One Egyptian lingers longer than the others. Puah shoos him out with the ancient womanist refrain, "This is woman's business." He leaves. Hundreds of women come to the place of Shiphrah's tent. Many bring daughters, granddaughters, and nieces, whom they are apprenticing for the profession. Some are pregnant, others are nursing. It takes more than a day for everyone to gather, eat, and rest from their journeys. And there's talk, shop talk, women's words, shared experiences, and new techniques, herbs to stop bleedings, herbs to bring on labor, teas to increase milk production, ways to limit pregnancies. Finally, Shiphrah speaks. She tells them Pharaoh's words. The women gasp. Some mutter. Some shout. Some of the children are frightened. Shiphrah and Puah shush them and call for calm. Shiphrah begins to prophesy. God has brought our people a mighty long way, and I don't believe God has brought us this far to leave us. Do not fear this Pharaoh or his warriors, not his war horses, nor his chariots. God will blow them away like smoke in the wind. In our days, before our eyes, God will break the back of Egypt and wash away its might. God will raise up one of our sons to lead us and all our children out of this house of slavery. Our hands and our wombs do God's work. We will deliver the deliverer. We will keep him safe until that day that God calls him to lead us to freedom. We shall receive our freedom, dancing to woman's song, if we trust in the mighty power of Shaddai, who drew us from her holy womb, whose spirit covers the earth. Shiphrah takes her seat. Puah speaks. Trust in God whose name is holy. This is what we shall do. Deliver the babies. Hide as many of the boys as you can. Raise others as girls. Do not worry about the Egyptians. They will not come house to house to check on women. They cannot imagine that we would defy the Pharaoh, whom they revere as a living God. The women leave the convocation of birthing women. Days, weeks, then months go by. Pharaoh is too busy to think about the Hebrew birthing women. Someone mentions that the Hebrew people are still growing in spite of Pharaoh's commandment. He summons them back to explain themselves. And then we all know what happens from there.